Hello, water signs. Let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads. The first spread is for all of you. It's like a bonus. And then we'll have a separate spread for every water sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all water signs. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So let's talk about assumptions real quick, water signs. I assumed you're the Queen of Cups dealing with this King of Pentacles. It could be the other way around. We're all capable of embracing the energy of any king or queen, right? But just to make it easier to interpret, that's what I assumed. And it kind of makes sense what's going on. I clarified the Queen and the King, asking what will this Queen and the King feel about what's going on between them two, between those two, right? And the Two of Cups showed up as the clarifier of the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles showed up as the clarifier of this King of Pentacles, right? So this is most likely about love, because my we can highlight readings. They're about pretty much anything, whatever comes up, right? Whatever comes out. But for most of you, it is about love. But for some of you, it could be about some kind of a business deal. It could be about some kind of maybe you're hiring this King of Pentacles, or they're hiring you. You know, so don't exclude non-romantic situations, I guess, right? Because we do have plenty of pentacles here, right? The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. It is a soulmate card. The Two of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. It is a soulmate card, but it is also a card of like a handshake. When I do my work, business, and finances spreads in my weekly readings, I usually interpret the Two of Cups as a handshake card if it shows up, right? So it could be a handshake, like literally a handshake, or maybe some paperwork involved, signatures, paperwork filed, what have you, right? But for most of you, like I said, it's most likely about love, and it is something serious. Something really, really serious, right? The Ace of Pentacles in between, it is a golden opportunity, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. By the way, if you are a feminine, if you are a feminine or female water sign watching this, if you're the Queen of Cups, and if you feel like giving this King of Pentacles a sign that you're interested, go for it. Go for it. Don't just sit there waiting, all right? Just give them a sign, just give them a... so they know you're interested, right? Because the Queen of Cups showed up first. All right? But, sometimes cards come out the way they come out, in whatever sequence they come out. So this still means that it is a golden opportunity that's about to take place between you and this King of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles clarifying the King of Pentacles, same energy, right? King, Knight, same energy. The Knight of Pentacles, it is the most slow, it is the slowest Knight out of all 4 Knights, but it's also the most serious, the most grounded, financially abundant Knight, the most long-term oriented Knight out of all 4 Knights. Alright, and then we also have another Ace on the bottom of the deck. It's a yes, it's one of the yes cards in the deck. It is a card of clarity, it is a card of a new beginning, and all that good stuff. Alright, cool. Cancer, we have the Hermit, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers. We also have the King of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. And we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Virgo on the table. This is one interesting reading, Cancer. It could be interpreted so many different ways. For some of you, it's indirectly related to you, but I think for most of you, it is directly related to you. Here's the deal. First of all, there's definitely this King of Swords involved, right? So this King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And what's interesting is that the Lovers in the middle is a Gemini major arcana card, right? So if this King of Swords happens to be a Gemini, it's them, it's this person in this reading twice. It happens, Cancer, when the same person shows up more than once in the same spread. Alright? At the same time, we also have the Hermit here. The first card that came out, the Hermit. And the Hermit is a Virgo major arcana card. And we are right in the middle of a Virgo birthday season. Alright? So, for some of you, if it is indirectly related to you, maybe this Virgo and this King of Swords are getting something off the ground. Maybe you are the person in the middle. Maybe you're introducing those two. Okay, but if it is directly related to you, and for most of you it is directly related to you, and then some of you could be going to a Virgo birthday party, and maybe this is where you will be introduced to this King of Swords, or perhaps it could be like an excuse or a reason for the two of you to go out on a date. You know, they may reach out to you and say, hey, I'm going to this Virgo's birthday party, would you like to come with me? Or it could be you who is inviting this King of Swords to come along with you to a Virgo birthday party. Or you may run into this person at a Virgo's birthday party. All right? If Virgo is completely out of the picture, if you're not going to a Virgo's birthday party, Cancer, then the Hermit could be this King of Swords thinking it through, right? Not because they have doubts about you, but the King of Swords, air signs are thinkers. I'm not saying others are not, but the air signs tend to think things through a lot. All right? And the Ace of Cups, clarifying the Hermit, it is all about love, right? So this is what's on this person's mind, love. Maybe they wanted to think it through in terms of how to better approach you, where to take you, and things like that. All right? And the King of Swords themselves is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. The Lovers, by the way, is also a soulmate card. Okay? And the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the Cupid's Arrows card. It's also a card of literally going somewhere, and it's a card of communication, back and forth communication. So, if this King of Swords, if this is directly related to you, Cancer, then this could be the lover of your life. Really, it could be. There's so much love here. The Two of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords, is all about love. The Lovers could be another soulmate card, right? The Lovers, by the way, is also a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. The Ace of Cups is definitely all about love. And the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the Cupid's Arrows card. So if it is directly related to you, then you and this King of Swords, you could be, in it to win it. Together forever. All right, looks awesome. Congrats. Scorpio, we have the Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands clarified by the Fool, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or Aquarius or any zodiac sign. Well, Scorpio, I think some of you needed to hear this or confirm it, to have like a confirmation. This reading is about, I assume, you finally letting go of something or someone and moving on. Okay? For some of you, maybe literally moving on. Like literally packing and moving. Okay? Because that's what this reading is all about. The Five of Cups, the first card that came out, it is a card of grief, regret, disappointment. It is a card of thinking about the past. Holding on to the past. Unable to let go of the past. The Six of Swords, the next card that came out, it is a card of letting go and moving on. Okay, you see how symbolic it is? The three cards that actually came out. The Five of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Wands. And the Five of Cups, the person is looking to the left. But in the other two cards, the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands, people are looking to the right. Well, kind of to the right in the Three of Wands, right? So left is the past, right is the future. And the Six of Swords could be a card of literally going somewhere or moving on. All right, moving on, letting go. The Six of Swords is a card of an improvement. Things getting better, moving out of choppy waters towards calm waters. And the Three of Wands, to me, the Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. All right, the Fool, clarifying, it could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool definitely qualifies as a card of letting go. All right, the Fool is also a card of trying something new. Right? And the Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is also a card of healing. And I think that's what it is. Perhaps your healing process is over and you can move on. Right? And again, this could be about a living situation. It could be about another person, a job, anything. If something's been holding you back, and if you've been thinking about something, or if you've been unable to let go of something, it's time. All right? It's time. That's what this reading is about. All right? Cool. Pisces, we have Death clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe a Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. This is a very, very specific, particular reading, Pisces. But I guess some of you needed to hear this. So here's what's going on. You're going to be dealing with somebody from your past. And what's very specific about it is that if you broke up with somebody in the past, or if you were getting ready to get something going between you and another person, but something came up and it was a deal breaker, and you called it off. It could be that same person coming back, telling you that they no longer do whatever it is that broke that deal. Let me give you examples, right? If you were already in a relationship with somebody, and this person, maybe you didn't notice it right away, but maybe they were like drinking more than usual, and maybe it got worse over time, or they were using, or they were doing something else that eventually became unacceptable to you. Or if you went on a few dates with somebody and you really liked the person, but then you found out this person did something that became a deal breaker for you. Again, drinking, using, I don't know, anything, right? Something you didn't want to deal with, right? So if this is your story, if you dealt with somebody like this in the past, you'll be hearing from that person. They're going to come back and tell you they no longer do it. Some of you, maybe they even went through rehab, if it was that bad. Okay? And it's going to be up, and they will ask for a second chance. They will tell you, I've been clean, I've been sober, I've taken care of, I no longer do that. And here's receipts. Right? Can we please try again? And again, it's going to be up to you whether you want to give this person another chance or not. All right? But essentially, that's what this reading is all about. Somebody coming back from the past who had a problem, they took care of it, and they will ask for another chance. All right, Pisces? I hope this... I'm not going to go through all these cards because if you can read tarot, you probably know what I'm talking about. But you're definitely dealing with somebody from your past who had some kind of an issue. All right? Cool.